Good evening. Let me catch my breath for a minute. It's great to be with you. What a wonderful night for a concert. Haven't all the bands been fantastic tonight? Our first piece was Triumphant Fanfare by Richard Salcedo, an exciting concert opener. That's why I'm still out of breath, even right now. For our next selection, we're going to flip things about 180 degrees on you. Bands can play a variety of music, and we hope to do that for you tonight. Our next selection is Psalm 42, written by Sam Hazo. And as I mentioned, it is completely different from what we just played. It's a lyrical piece that the composer actually wrote for a close family friend that suffered a great tragedy. So we talked with the students about how they handle things when they don't go their way. And we've all had a lot of things over the last 3 years not go our way. And through those times, we all need support. And I know music can have a lot of healing power with it. I know the students on stage have probably found that to be true already in their lives. But we also need the support of one another. So as we play Psalm 42 tonight, we ask the students to think of those that have supported them through difficult times in their life. And I'm pleased to play that for you now. As you do some of these clinics, it's a unique experience. When I showed up Thursday, I knew nobody on the stage and none of them knew me. And so there's an acquaintance, there's a familiarity that we have to go through to learn about each other. They're following a strange person, probably conducting different than they're used to. And so this next piece is something that I wanted to bring to the clinic this weekend. I was reacquainted with this piece, I'll tell you first. It's Courtly Airs and Dances by Ron Nelson. It uses different styles and uses music from long ago. Something that some of the students probably have not played in this style before, and requires them to do different things in the piece. The composer writes it to where sometimes you get to hear just the woodwinds, and sometimes you get to hear just the brass, and the percussion support both of those voices. So it showcases the many different sounds of the modern day wind ensemble, and it's a challenge initially to get into. And my hope was that the students really, the more time we spent with it, that they would like it more and more, and I really saw that start to happen yesterday into today. So we're going to be performing, the whole work has 6 movements, and we're going to be performing 4 of them for you tonight, movements 1, 3, 5, and 6. It's not that long, but I'll tell you, you'll know we're on the last movement when it gets really loud and fast again. I'm so proud of them for that. Wasn't that a great number for them? They did great on it. Sometimes it's great to go into areas you haven't really worked before, and they did so good on that. That's a tough piece because some of those styles are just unfamiliar, even the way that it's written. Some challenging things there, and they did a great job with it. Well, we have one more number for you. Before we get to that number, I'd like to go through my thank yous quickly. First off, to the Winston-Salem, Forsyth County band directors. I know we already thanked them at the beginning of the show, but I'd like to thank them one more time. How about a big round of applause to the directors? Parents and students, if you haven't thanked your band director lately, please do. They work tirelessly. They work countless hours. You can't count how many hours they work, and they do it for you guys. So make sure you thank them for all that they put into it. And I'll tell you, Winston-Salem, Forsyth County is in good hands. The band directors have been amazing in supporting the event this weekend, and everything that comes up, there's like 20 people jumping in to fix it. It's been awesome. Next thank you is to the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, all the support cast that makes this happen. So students, it's your turn. Let's thank the parents in the audience. Band parents, I am one of you. My daughter entered the 9th grade band. She's in my band this year, which is a really unique experience. But I'm right there with you. I know all the carpooling and the rehearsals, the performances, the many amazing things that you do to bring this to life and make this possible. So thank you. Don't stop doing it, and don't stop there. You've got to be a vocal support to what goes on stage. We don't want to just continue opportunities like this. We want them to grow and to thrive. So make sure you let your principals, your school board members, your superintendent, let everybody know how valuable this is for the students of Winston-Salem, Forsyth County. So continue to do that. And my last thank you is to the stars of the night, the students on stage. They've been fantastic. Band kids are the best kids. That's my opinion, but I'm sticking with it. Not only are they amazing what they do here, but a lot of the students on stage, they wear many, many hats. These are busy individuals. A lot of times they're the academic high flyers at their home schools. A lot of times they are in various clubs and organizations. Not only that, but they're leading those clubs and organizations. We have members on stage that are involved in athletics. They do it all, and they do it really well. But probably the most important reason that I love band kids is because of how hardworking they are. And these students on stage have done that. They've worked hard for me all weekend, and it's culminated in their performance tonight. So students, thank you so much. Host of Freedom, written by Carl King, one of Carl King's famous marches. Can't end a concert without a march. So we're going to play Host of Freedom to close tonight. Thank you again.